Hello everyone, today I'm going to be heading to Yokohama. I'm going to be meeting up with my friend that lives there, and she offered to take me around Yokohama's Chinatown, which is Japan's largest Chinatown. This is going to be a great day since I'm really looking forward to seeing her again, so let's go. I made it here to Yokohama's Chinatown, and my friend Sayo brought me here to this dumpling shop. She told me that she really likes these xiaolongbao, which are soup dumplings, and they look quite nice because they're all crispy on the bottom. Wow, you definitely have to be careful with these dumplings because they will attack you. Thankfully, I let them cool down so they're not too hot, but you have to take very small bites since they're filled with so much soup. This is Sayo's favorite treat in Yokohama's Chinatown. These are candied fruits. It's basically just strawberries and grapes on a stick covered in sugar. These are dangerous. They're very delicious and sweet. The outside is a thick sugar shell, so it's really crunchy and kind of sticks to your teeth a little bit. And then the fruit itself is frozen, which really cools everything down and cuts a little bit of the sweetness. Today is a Saturday, so it was very busy, and there was many restaurants that were full of people, but thankfully I found a place that was not too crowded, so I just decided to get a variety of dishes. These are barbecue pork rice rolls. This is barbecue pork wrapped in a rice wrapper, and then it's topped off with a sweet soy sauce, and this is one of my favorite Chinese dishes. Oh, this is so nice. I can definitely taste that the rice wrapper is homemade here. It has a very soft and tender texture, and then it's full of savory and rich barbecue pork in there. And I also taste a little bit of green onion. We also got the grilled barbecue pork over rice, and it comes with a little bit of Chinese greens. That is very different than a chashu pork I'm used to. I really love how they do it here because they cover it in a very sweet and sticky sauce. In fact, it tastes like it's almost covered in sugar syrup, and that goes really nice with the crunch of the greens as well as just a little bit of rice. I'm also going to try their fried gyoza dumplings. That definitely gave me a bit of a scare. I took my first bite and it was delicious. There was just a little bit of pork and green onions and the thin gyoza wrapper, but in the very center there was a piece of shrimp. But thankfully I didn't bite into it, so hopefully I'll be okay. We also ordered their fried rice with dried fish and egg. This fried rice is really nice and taste that it's been cooked in a wok. The eggs are very brown, a little bit crispy, and then the dried fish adds a really nice savory and umami flavor. I decided to also order their custard buns for dessert, and these are in the shape of pigs, and it's just like a steamed bun filled with egg custard. I really love the design of these because they're in the shape of a pig, but I'm also pretty curious about how this is going to taste. Oh, these are pretty nice. You have a really thick and fluffy bun. It is a bit on the dense side, and then the filling tastes like it's mostly egg yolks, but the best thing about it is it's not too sweet. After lunch, we took a short walk to Yamashita Park to take in scenic views of Yokohama Bay. From Yamashita Park, we walked over to Yokohama's historic red brick warehouses, which are filled with shops and eateries. Then Sayo treated us to a ride on the Yokohama Air Cabin, which takes you across the water. This was her first time on the Air Cabin, so it was cool to experience it together. After the air cabins, I went to the Landmark Plaza, which is a huge shopping mall, for a sweet treat. I'm at a popular fruit parlor called Kajitsuen, and they have many locations throughout the area, especially in Tokyo. A lot of Japanese restaurants have this call button, which is really useful when you need help from the staff. I ordered their melon parfait, and the presentation is just stunning. I really don't know how they were able to do this with all the melons they managed to fit in this little parfait glass. There's just so much in here. I want to start off with the melon. Oh, that is incredible melon. To me, Japanese melon is the most flavorful. It's just full of juice. It's almost like I'm just drinking pure melon juice. And then the aroma is so nice. It just fills your mouth as you chew the melon. And there's also some cream and ice cream to complement it. Once you finish the melon, there's also a scoop of melon sorbet underneath. And then on the very bottom, you have even more sliced up melon. After exploring Yokohama for a day with my friend Sayo, it's finally time to leave. I'm here at Yokohama Station, and I'm going to be heading back to Tokyo now. It's just past 8 p.m. and now I'm going to be heading off to dinner at Sushi Zanmai, which has been on my list for a while now. They are a popular sushi chain that started off in Tokyo, and today I want to head to their main branch, which is open 24 hours and is in the Tsukiji area. I know I've already eaten a lot of sushi on this trip, but I'm never going to get tired of it, so let's go. I just finished up my meal here at Sushi Zanmai, and unfortunately they didn't let me film. However, I figure by now you're probably tired of seeing me eat sushi. It's open 24 hours, and even at 10 p.m. at night, there's still plenty of people here. They have so many different cuts of fish on the menu, but the main thing they specialize is in tuna, and I basically got every single type of tuna they offer. If you're in Tokyo and you're looking for a solid sushi spot, especially if you love tuna, you can't miss out on Sushi Zanmai. I've made it back to my room after dinner, however there's still a couple of items I want to try. I was at Shinagawa Station earlier this evening after coming back from Yokohama, and I stumbled across this fruit sandwich shop, so I decided to pick up these two fruit sandwiches. This first sandwich I got is this one with strawberries and whipped cream, and since I've been in Japan this year, I've been looking for fruit sandwiches, and I haven't really seen them at all until today. If you've never tried out these Japanese fruit sandwiches before, these are the best. You get a light, fluffy white bread, and I love how they cut the crust off of it. And then in the middle, you have juicy, slightly tart strawberries, and then just a rich and light whipped cream. I also just couldn't resist getting another fruit sandwich. This is their white peach fruit sandwich, and these are made with special white peaches from Okayama. I'm really curious about this one since Okayama is famous for their white peaches, and I love pretty much anything in Japan that is made with white peach. Well, that is another great fruit sandwich. I really love the flavor of that white peach and how it goes with the cream and bread. While I will say this doesn't taste particularly different than any other white peach thing, you really can't go wrong with it because just sometimes a juicy, sweet white peach is really the best. And then especially when you get it with whipped cream and bread, it turns it into a really nice dessert. I've heard that people also really like the fruit sandwiches at convenience stores, but for some reason, every single convenience store I've gone into so far on this trip, which is a lot, I haven't seen really any fruit sandwiches at all. If you're in Japan and you ever see these fruit sandwiches, you gotta try them no matter where you are, because they're a little bit hard to find and they're so delicious and addictively tasty. Today I had a fantastic time going to Yokohama and meeting up with my friend and just catching up and exploring a new city. I just wanted to give another thank you to my friend Sayo because I really appreciate her taking me around Yokohama. If you're in Tokyo, I think you should definitely check out Yokohama since it's a really short day trip and I feel like it's overlooked by a lot of people. Anyways, I really hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure if you did to give it a like and also make sure to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.